Hello, всем привет, дорогие друзья! So my name is Pavel from Pavel Teaches or Tutors Languages. So I came today with a new lecture. And basically, it's like an explanation and analysis of the Russian grammar. Maybe you are surprised why I'm standing in front of this table. When I'm going to sit down, you will not see me, but I will be explaining everything in details. So let's start. So this is my pointer, and I'm going to read and explain everything what is here. So, what do we have here? Here we have a paragraph that was extracted from newspapers Izvestia. Above, I'm explaining what is a conditional clause, what is a subjunctive clause, what parts we are using to express that. Here in the red, I have an explanation of different words in that paragraph, what they mean, why they have this ending, etc., etc. So first I'm going to read it in Russian, in a slow motion, and then in the fast motion. Slow speed, fast speed. Лукашенко уверен, что женщина не сможет возглавить страну. Он заявил, что очень уважает женщин, однако они не смогли бы возглавить страну Белоруссии. So, again, Лукашенко уверен, что женщина не сможет возглавить страну. Он заявил, что очень уважает женщин, однако они не смогли бы возглавить страну о Белоруссии. So this is what the sentence is. Let me read it right now in the normal speed, and then I will translate it. Лукашенко уверен, что женщина не сможет возглавить страну. Он заявил, что очень уважает женщин, однако они не смогли бы возглавить страну о Белоруссии. So let's go now to the details what it is. Lukashenko is the president of Belarus, which is obviously bordering with Russia. Уверен, that means that he is believed or that he is convinced. It is coming from the infinitive уверить. Что? That женщина, that's a woman, не сможет, cannot, or is not able, возглавить, meaning to lead, страну, the country. Он заявил, he stated or expressed himself, что очень, that he very much, уважает, respect, женщин, women. However, однако, они, they, не смогли бы, they would not be able возглавить, to lead, страну, the country. That's what that means. So now, let's go one by one. Lukashenko, that's a noun. That's the name of the president of Belarus. Уверен, so as I said, this is a passive form. You can say that somebody is believed or something is known about him, or in his case that he believes or he is convinced. That with уверен is coming from the verb уверить. In adjective, it would be увереннее. We would have to add n and this adjective ending. But we can also make from the long adjective short adjective by removing this. It would be уверен. Уверен. Что, that means that, женщина, which is in the nominative case, женщина, that's how you will find it, nominative case, it's how you will find it in the dictionary, не сможет. Now, this is a negative, сможет, it comes from the verb, which I have here, what is it? Be able, смогти. That's the word that is ending on ti, смогти. So, что она не сможет, this is in the third person. Возглавить, that's the infinitive, to lead страну. Now here, страна, that's a nominative case of a country. Страна, it ends with a. Yeah? Страна. But since this is an accusative case, and accusative case is if there is an object of an action. What is the object of the action? Strana, возглавить, to lead the country. So the strana is the object. In that case, because it's a nominative case, we will have to remove from the nominative case strana a, and we will replace it by u. That's why it is stranu. Возглавить stranu. On заявил. On, it's he. Заявил is the past tense of the word заявить. Я заявил, ты заявил, он заявил, она заявила, мы заявили, вы заявили, они заявили. So that's the past tense of the third person singular. Он заявил, meaning Lukashenko заявил. Lukashenko expressed or stated. What did he state? Что? That очень уважает женщину. So he very much respects woman. Now this is in the plural right now. So you see, we have a женщина in so женщина here, and now we have женщин. This is in the plural form, feminine, and in a dative case. What it means, if we have a feminine word in a plural, in a dative case, we have to remove a, женщина, and we are left only with n, женщин. So that means, он уважает женщин, so he respects woman. Because I'm saying it's a dative case. It is something that is addressed to. Dative case that we are addressing something to somebody. Okay? So, and we are addressing that to that person, which is to женщин. Однако, however, so he is exception here. Они, that means them, они, не смогли бы. And here we are, what is this? They would not be able. And this is where we are going to the conditional case and the subjunctive case. Now, in the conditional case, if we just deviate a little bit, if we want to express something unreal, for example, had I known about this, I would not have done it. That's something unreal. It's a condition which is unreal. Nothing can be changed. That's why we have to use had I known. Yeah? I would have done something else. But if it is in a real, so in that unreal we use jestli by plus past tense of the verb and past tense plus be. For example, если бы я знал, if I had known. Если бы я знал, if I had known, я не сделал бы это. I wouldn't have done it. So these, если бы, я бы. So this is for unreal conditional. In the real conditional, we are not using be. So, here what they say, они не смогли бы. So they wouldn't be able, so it's basically unreal for him. So that's why he's using this conditional here. Смогли, it's coming from the infinitive смогти, смогли бы. Okay? Возглавить, so they wouldn't be able to lead. It's again, возглавить. Страну, that's the same thing as I said here. Возглавить, it's an accusative case of the feminine word which is ending strana. You have to remove the a and that a and add to it u. Stranu. Okay? So this was basically the detailed explanation of all what has been written in this short paragraph. So I will read it again. Lukashenko, nominative case. Uvieren, he is convinced. It's a passive form. It is an adjective. Uvieren. Что? What? Женщина, woman, in the nominative case. Не сможет. This is the verb in the third person singular. Не сможет. She cannot. Возглавить. That's an infinitive. Lead. To lead. Страну. Страна. That's an object. And it is feminine in the nominative case and страна. But since if it is in the accusative case, we have to remove a and add u. Страну. On заявил. He stated. Infinitive would be заявить. But in the past tense, заявил. Он заявил. If it was her, она заявила. Что, that, очень, very, that means very, уважает, so that he respects, that's in the third person, singular. Женщин, plural case, but in a dative case. It's a feminine, but if it is in the dative case for the plural, we have to remove that N, we have to remove the A, and just leave N. Женщин, that's a plural in the dative case. Однако, however, они, them, не смогли бы, they wouldn't be able возглавить, that means to lead, страну, or Белоруссию. In this case, because страна ends A, we replace it by O. Белоруссия ends with ya, Белоруссия. So if it is, again, in the accusative case, we have to remove ya, and we have to add you. Страну, Белоруссию. This is the hard sound, this is the soft sound, Белоруссию. Okay, guys? So I hope that's all for today. And please click and give me some feedback how I'm doing, because I need some feedback. Bye-bye.